Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to a brand new episode of Timberborn, where we're doing a modded series. And if you want to check out the mods, they're in the description down below. We've only got a few, but they are enough. Now, in the last episode, we was expanding and bringing alive Atlantis. Now, I had a little problem. Like always, something shows itself. As you can see, there's only 2 beavers here and 2 children, 2 adults and 2 children. That's because we actually, I think because the food was fine, the water was fine, I think we ran out of berries, and that meant we was not getting berries from over here. Now we have some berries, but look at this population. I think we're distributing too many berries to different districts, and look, everything's just going to a mess. So what I did, I put some berry collectors over here. We got some emergency berries, and we're slowly but surely getting back on track. But it highlights something that needs to be done. We now need to make this can't be our district that supplies food. It's just not big enough. We need a district that supplies all types of food to the places that need it, and berries. So I'm thinking we're going to make a farming district here. Now, the reason why I chose this area is because the other ones, they don't have as much land. Now, we could rectify that, saying we could take this, put levees there, make the water flow in a certain way, and free up some land. But I think, yeah, even this bit's quite nice. That is actually quite nice. Oh, whoa, there is a lot of something over here. They do not have food. The reason why they do not have food is because the population thinned out here, and that means we've got no one in here. Let's get them distributing. I may need to go back and forth and just double check on them because I don't know what 8 jobs I took out. But hopefully we can get some food over there before they die. But again, it just shows that now we're getting bigger, we need a proper district for farming. And this looks like the biggest piece of land I can get a hold of. Now, how are we going to do this? Because even though this is a decent size, it's not massive. It's not like the biggest piece of land that I could use. So we've already got connections going here, and we can actually build that when they're ready. And we need to make every single type of food in a decent amount. Sunflower seeds? Maybe. But we definitely need to get carrots going, potatoes, bread, and maybe these aquatic farm food. And we also need to get some berries going. So we need to put our district in a place where it can reach pretty much the whole area. Where does that reach? That reaches up here. It's not too bad. What has that got in it? It's got a bit of food, it's got a bit of water, and a bit of building materials. And there's another mine over here, which we can set up and send some scrap metal to the place that's producing metal. But yeah, this bit fills up with water sometimes, so we could use that for some aquatic farming. That's a possibility. We could use here for water production because they'll provide their own water. I want to have the district maybe around here somewhere, so we can have access up here, we can have access over here, and we can pretty much grab everything. So we are going to need to get access down there, so let's start with that. If we do something like this, what does that look like in terms of this district? Okay, so that doesn't reach that far. That's fine. We'll put a district gate here, and we'll start our new district over here. Now, I would love to clear these woods, these trees over here. So if we get a district center, what are we looking at? I would really like it to be here. Of course I would. The most difficult place to get to. I would really like it to be there. So I'm gonna have to put some beavers here. We're gonna have to send them to clear out this area. And then we can move the district. So let's get the basics down. We're gonna need a drop off, because we're gonna need some supplies. We are gonna need a lumberjack flag, because I kind of want to cut trees. Help me get some lumber. They will not reproduce at the moment, so I will not provide them berries, but I would like to provide them some food. They will need a water pump. I'm going to build the water pumps here. I want to get it like outside the district area. Now, I don't know how many beavers are going to be here, but there's going to be quite a few, because we are definitely going to be doing a lot of farming. So we may have to adjust this as we move along. And we'll get a wood pile going on here just to supply some wood, or give some wood storage. And let's get a house. Let's get that one is good enough. So we need to build that out. We need to cut these trees down. And then we can start moving things over a bit. Also, I nearly forgot. I need to send some stuff up there. Now, these lot are struggling. Oh, it's gone down to 38. But we are getting children now, so that's a bonus. Well, we can actually look at the jobs here, can't we? Okay, let's look at jobs. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, so that's not employed. That's fine. We've got some water pumps. That's great. Only 3. Not. That's fine. What is this? Productivity. Very low. Okay. We're not making any bread at the moment. Builder's hut is on pause. Distribution post. That's what we're looking at. District center. We can actually pause that because we're not building anything. Engine. They're on pause. That's fine. Farmhouses. Okay, that's enough. Gathering flags. We have no beavers gathering flags. Okay. We have someone in the forester. Gear workshop. Okay, that can go down. Oh, I was thinking, why is it not changing? Because everything's on pause. Once you go in this area, it's all paused. That's fine. Grills, they can stay like that. Grits mills, okay, cool. Okay, lumber mill. We don't really need to be producing resources at the moment. We've got 5,000 resources of each, so I'm absolutely happy taking that down. Okay, cool. Let's get out of this and let's see how it looks now. Let's go back to jobs. Take a look. Okay, so everyone's come out of the gear workshop. Everyone's come out of the lumber mill. That's what I like to see. We've got grits mill going. Got lumberjack flags. We've got water pumps. The bakery's going, so we're making bread. Lovely. You know what? I'm actually gonna bring this down to there because we don't have that many beavers at the moment. All right, so that can continue doing what it's doing. We will then need to add some food and water there. And once we've done that, we're gonna get the beavers over here and we're gonna start setting up the town. And there you have it. We have the district all set up. Now, I got these all done as well. We just need to get some more beavers over there because the beavers I sent over there actually died because we don't have any breeding pods. And I don't think we need any right now. All we need to do is clear up this area So we can then focus on, you know what, I'm going to move, what is this looking like? I kind of want to move this down here. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. We'll move that there. Take this away. How are we looking? We're looking absolutely lovely. Let's get pathing going across here. Makes it a bit better. There you go, it's not even red anymore. Alright, so that's good then. That's good. I like that. We need to build bridges. We need to build, or a platform actually. We don't actually need a bridge because we may put some more water producers here. I forgot what they're called. I've been playing this game for so long I still can't remember them. Deep water pumps. We need to put some deep water pumps here. I think this is going to be a nice place to produce water and in a nice way to get across to get to this side. In fact, we may make a few ways to get across. Don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. We're going to take it nice and slow. But first, the main thing we need to do is clear this whole area. Okay, with all that deleted, we have space to do what we want to do and work with what we want to work with. So, how are we even going to start this? Where do we even start from? I want to get water production up and running. We have got a few here, but I'm thinking we're gonna need a lot of beavers. We're gonna need a fair amount of beavers. So what this basically is gonna do is we're gonna need to get food to districts that need it. We're gonna need to farm and do any sort of processing. That's gonna require some self-sustainability, so that's gonna require water, people for water. It's going to require people for processing the food, people for farming the food. Now that's 2 beavers per farm, and then people for distribution centers. Now I believe I'm going to put the distribution centers down here because it's closest to getting to another district, even though we may make a pathway here as well to have an area. But I do want to use this for aquatic farming. We could actually make our own aquatic farm somewhere. Or we could put it in here somewhere. We have options. That's the thing, we have options. Could make a district path here. So we could make something like this going down like that. And then, what, a bridge? Nah, we'll just need a platform is going to be fine. Platform like that. And then a second platform. And that should get them all the way along here. But then again, they'll need to go up. So that is pretty pointless. That is really pointless. So maybe we just do a bridge. Like so. This one will be too far. Like that. Like that. I like that. I am liking that. And they're going to come and build that bit. In fact, they'll mostly build all of it, which is great. And then we can do that coming like that. We need a district center or a district gate. So we can put that right there. And then we can do that. Excellent. So we've got sort of like that framework. Kind of want this to go up here, and the same with this one. Again, we're going to need a district gate. We can actually put that here. And the reason why I'm putting it here, so if we want to, we can path off here. If we want to, we may not want to do that. We can do that. So eventually that means I'll get rid of this line. Yeah, I'll get rid of that line at some point. So we're going to have a district center here. Not a district center, a distribution center. Most probably here. And 2 down here. Now the 2 down here are going to supply mainly these areas around here. This one won't need supplying. This one should not need supplying because it's getting supplied by here. This is self-sustaining, so most of you won't need supplying, but if we ever want to top them up with any other type of food, we can. So we'll get a distribution post going there. And we'll get one back to back. Ah, come on. Come on. Okay. We won't get one back to back like that. We will get it. We can't do it sideways. Maybe if we did it like, of course it will move right at the last second. Like that. And then we can do that right there. So that's our distribution posts. Would we need any sort of drop-off point here? Will we be supplying them with anything? I very much doubt it. Because they will have food, they will have water, and they'll have berries. So I don't believe they will need to be supplied with anything. So once we've sorted out this area here, well, once we sort out storage and built everything, we can actually get rid of this. But until we've built everything, I am going to put extra drop-offs. And I'm going to put them right here. And once we've built everything, then we'll mostly delete that and put something there, maybe a monument or something. Okay, so what else do we need to get that's not part of the food? Now, this is taking up quite a lot of space. It's taking up quite a lot of space. Maybe we'll definitely need storage. We'll definitely need storage. Now I'm thinking, where am I going to put storage? We may build it into the mountain here. Because I honestly need to use my space wisely. Or we can build it into the river. Let's think about doing this first. Let's think about the water. So I was thinking of making something like this, right? That's going to have that bit there. And we'll go there. And then we'll go like that. That will allow 2 in there. I actually want to make that have 3. I don't think I can. Unless I do it here. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Now I want to put another set of them. I'm hoping I can. If we do that, and then do this, we should be able to get some more in there. Just need to delete this square right here. And get that in there. And we'll get that right there, one there, and we ain't gonna delete that, so we'll have an odd number, but that is absolutely fine. That's fine. Let's do that. Why do you not want to build? Because there's no platform. Let's do that. Okay, with that built, we have a way across the water, and we have decent amount of storage here. Now we're going to put 2 more there. Well, not storage, production. We are going to actually make some more water storage over here most probably. So really I'm going to have to use a lot of the river for my stuff, for the stuff that doesn't need ground. So over here, we can make water storage. Now, how do we want to do this one? That's too much. We do that. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, they can't get there. I don't really want to move it too much into there, but I may have to. I may have to. So if we put it like that, that'll be a little bit better. Then we can do that number. Once that's gone, we can connect that. That's all dandy. Can do that. And the same right here. So that's a decent amount. Now, we may need to expand that depending on how many beavers we're getting down here. The next part is, I want to get a forestry down. Now again, I want to get this in the water. And the reason why we need a forestry, in fact, we only need it for a little bit. Although, some production does take wood, don't they? Yeah, 0.1 wood. So we're going to need a small forest area. Very small, we don't need too much. So, if we get a forester down, that covers a decent amount. Then we can get some berries down here. Because this bit seems to stay irrigated, which is great. We can actually get some berries going here as well. Get pathways. And then gatherers. Where can I put a gatherer? Can I hide a gatherer in here somewhere? If I put some more platforms here, and I put this like this, can they reach? Oh, look at that. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, cool. So we're kind of living on the river here. We still need to do storage. We still need to do housing. But so far, so good. So let's also get a few trees down. Because like I said, we're going to need a few trees. And I actually think this would be enough. I don't expect us to need more than that. Yeah, I don't really expect us to need more than that. And we can bung these two here. In fact, we only really need one. So I'll put one as a really low priority just in case. Oh, they built this. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so then we're expanding out into here. So let's see what that looks like. Let's bring it out here. Bring it down here. And like this. I do actually want to get some stairs going because we're going to need to delete these, and I don't think they can delete it from above. I think they're actually going to need to get down there. So for now, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to put some stairs here. And we're going to get that going like so. And then hopefully they can get down there. So let's think about storage. We've got a lot of food, so we're going to need a lot of storage. I think doing it like this will be fine. Yeah, I think that's absolutely amazing actually. We're going to put one more here and then we're mostly going to stack it. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to get beavers to come back here. We're going to demolish these so we can sort of finalize our builds. And we're going to see what more we can do. Okay, so I've got a really basic design here. I actually wanted to use the arches to go over this, but it wasn't high enough and it just looked too high if I was to put more platforms on. But that has given me an idea to use arches here actually. Let's actually look at that before I finalize this. And we can get rid of one more. Let's put one. What does an arch look like? Doesn't look too bad. And that will fit perfectly. Oh my. We may just be doing this. This may just be a thing. All right, there we go. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. It's just an excuse to use arches, really. Okay, I am happy with that. Now we've got to think about where we're going to put the wood storage. Now we don't need a big one. We literally just need the smallest of wood storages. In fact, we could mostly just use this as our wood storage. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think that's what we need to do. Okay, cool. Now we need to move on to houses. Now I do want to make houses into the mountain here. I think that would be pretty cool. So let's get that up. Let's get another one here and another one here. And what we're going to do, I'm actually going to have to, let's do this. And then come across here. And we can then delete them trees and do something here. So we can actually make some platforms here and try and make some houses in here. I think that's a good plan. So we've got storage, we've got water production, we've got this in the process of making houses, we've got water storage, wood is fine, we've got berries and we've got our trees. The rest is all down to farming. Now, we do need to irrigate this area quite a bit. We need to irrigate this area. We also need to delete everything here. What is that looking like? How far can we go? We can go pretty far. So all of this is going to be farming for sure. We definitely need to get rid of a lot of these trees. And what happens if we go down here? Yeah, that brings that up. Let's demolish these. All the rubble from the exploding towers. Okay, good. Oh, I kind of want to get rid of this already. Let's get rid of some of it. Let's get rid of it like that. And we can kind of start a carrot farm. Now we can always change this about as much as we want. Something like that. And then we just need to spam it with carrots. Oh, I forgot how far this goes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete that and I'm going to put it back. Because then we get to see the range. Okay, so it goes up to about here. Goes up to about there. So we could do something like that. And then that could go around like this. We can actually put this like that. And we can actually have more carrots about. But first, we need to get this up and running. We got some food. They're going to be quite sustainable once we get everything built. We just need some housing. So we are going to let that be built and I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, with the majority of that done, we can actually start planning the housing. So I'm thinking what? 50 to 100 beavers should be grand, right? Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. So we've got this building and this building. These are the two biggest in their sort of shape, should I say. So you've got the big square one and you've got the big tall one. I know I make so much sense right now. I know I make a lot of sense. Okay, so I want to incorporate that, like I said before, into the tree area, into the mountain area here. Now, I don't know if I want to make it here, which might actually be a good idea. Let's delete all these trees here. With that done, we can actually now check how we're going to do this. Now, I kind of like this area for a monument. And I think that monument would do just fine. Do I pull it inwards or should I pull it out here? I think out here is fine. So we can start building a housing segment around that. Now, we can delete that because we're not going to go up there just yet. If we want to get this all leveled out, we'll have to use a 2 platform. And I'm thinking something like this. Okay. I am okay with this. Now, if we want around 100 beavers in here, we would need about what, 7 of these? I want to say less than 7 even, maybe 6. I don't know. I am not in the mood to do maths right now. But we can use a mixture, and the good thing about this is that we can connect power through the buildings. So I'm more than happy to put these on sort of either side and to sort of make a tower around this, and that way we can connect the power somehow through the houses to the monument. We do something like that. What is that looking like? It's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. That can go there. That can go there. I'm trying to keep it relatively symmetrical. If I want to bring it forward, but I don't, because I want to keep this empty. But at the same time I do. The reason why, because I kind of want to put a staircase behind it so that they can go up. And maybe we can have something like that. Actually, that doesn't really show this too much. I want them to be able to see the statue a lot more. And I want it a bit more incorporated into the mountain. So like the different levels have sort of different housing. So I think we're gonna work something out with that. So let me take a look at this. Okay, so I've kind of come up with this now. Hear me out. It looks a bit messy, I know. It looks a bit messy, but I like the fact that it incorporates the mountain as its sort of structure. Like they're mountain beavers, you know? In all these little crevices of the mountain, they've resided, they've made a little residence. The only problem is, I don't know how to get power to this without making it look too ugly. We may go from the back here. That may be a thing. But we're gonna have to check that out once we've done this and sort of plan it out. But I'm liking this. I'm gonna stick with this little design here. So you can have this little sort of functional area down there and everything up here. So there's actually, what, 9 houses here? 9 of 8, which is 72, I believe. So that's 72. There's enough houses for 72 beavers, which is pretty cool. I think that should be enough. How much do these hold? They hold 8. So that's already, say, 3 houses worth. One house can do 4 farms, which 4 farms can actually cover quite a wide area, as you can see. And then we've got down here, and we're going to have to do a production area, which is mostly going to be here actually, so we can get the power straight from the power plant. So I'm going to let them finish all of that. They've not got much more to do. They've got all of this to do, which is mostly going to take a very long time. But I'm going to definitely get them to finish these houses, and we're going to see where we go from there. And there we have it. Doesn't that look cool? The mountain holds our beavers, or there's houses in the mountain, and it kind of goes to the right height for the mountain, well, some of them. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I love the sort of mountain dwelling, but that's it, that's done. We just need to get this done, which is not too far, but that's pretty much done. Then we need to organize what goes where. But that's pretty much done for the setup of this district. The next thing we'll need to do is make farmlands everywhere and really, really increase the food production. So guys, unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. In the next episode, we are going to carry on with this. We're going to make all the food that we possibly could ever need. And I kind of want to go up here. I don't know how we would do that. Maybe we'll make some staircase going up, maybe in the middle here. But I kind of want to use this area as well. I don't want this to go to waste. And then there's another connection point. We can mostly get rid of that district, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I kind of want to use that. I definitely want to use up to this area, all this area. We've got a lot of things to use, a lot of space to use. Oh, look, I did not notice that. Look at that little secret. Huh. That's funny. That's cool. You know what I might do? I might fill this up with levees and put some water in there. We may do that. It might look pretty cool. We also need to cap this off, so when the drought does come in, we can keep some water here, because this water drains very quickly. It drains very quickly. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace.